Today we found out the real reason why 50 Cent ain't letting this Diddy beef go. Why they gonna be beefing for life. And the truth finally came out today in court after a bunch of denial and denying from everybody involved.
What's going on, America and the rest of the world? Xander J. Hobson here, comedian, director and producer of boxing documentaries, and troll to those who need trolling. This here is another episode of The Devil's Advocate, brought to you by the Brilliant Artist Movement. Folks, do me a favor, because I'm trying to grow the platform. Subscribe, like this video, share it, and by all means, leave a comment in the comment section, because I enjoy checking out the feedback from these videos that I make, as well as exchanging opinions and points of views with you all.
Meanwhile, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson spoke out this weekend about the trial and any potential pardon Combs could receive from President Trump. 50 went to social media following these comments from President Trump last Friday when asked about Diddy and the trial.
You mentioned once in 2012 that Diddy was a good friend of yours back then. He has since found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
First of all, I'd look at what's happening, and I haven't been watching it too closely, although it's certainly getting a lot of coverage. I don't know. I would certainly look at the facts. If I think somebody was mistreated, whether they like me or don't like me, it wouldn't have any impact on me.
Now, here's what 50 posted on Instagram this weekend after those comments. Quote, Donald doesn't take well to disrespect and doesn't forget who chooses to go against him. While working tirelessly to make America great again, there is no room for distraction. He would consider pardoning anyone who was being mistreated, not Diddy. Combs said some really bad things about Trump. It's not okay. I'm going to reach out so he knows how I feel about this guy, end quote.
So anyway, folks, two of the most notable figures in the hip-hop community are Curtis 50 Cent Jackson and Sean P. Diddy Combs. Now, unless you've been living underneath a rock for the past year, you know that Sean P. Diddy Combs is currently on trial for his life. This man has been accused of doing a lot of bad things, and there's a strong possibility that he could end up in jail for a very long time.
First of all, let me say this. I would just like to know from 50 Cent specifically what the beef is with Diddy. Whatever that may be. I don't know. I don't follow it like that. He does not like this man. He feels whatever it is that he feels about Diddy. This is not my lane, ladies and gentlemen. I don't follow the hip-hop. I like my music. I like listening to hip-hop. But I don't follow the storylines that come associated. I know nothing of the history between 50 Cent and Diddy. But 50 Cent has me wanting to find out what that history is. Because most people would just not say anything. 50 Cent don't give a damn. He don't give a damn. He literally is saying he's going to reach out to Trump to remind Trump of the things that P. Diddy has said about him for the sole express purposes of making sure that Trump doesn't pardon Diddy in the event that Diddy gets convicted of sex trafficking and racketeering. That's what 50 Cent is sworn to do. And I got to admit to you, that's wild. Damn, you know you got an enemy there when the man want to go out of his way to contact the president, and clearly he has some kind of inroads where he can get to President Trump so President Trump can hear him. He's basically saying, yo, brother need to go down. Brother need to go down and stay down. That's what he's saying. So if Diddy didn't have enough problems, having 50 Cent on your ass is a problem.
Now wait one damn minute. When did Curtis 50 Cent Jackson become such an upstanding, law-abiding citizen? Now, understand that 50 Cent is a long way away from the guy he was 30 years ago. But when did 50 Cent become such a law-abiding citizen? Here's a man who espouses the street code. So wouldn't him trying to dissuade Donald Trump from pardoning Diddy, wouldn't that be akin to snitching? Now, it's my understanding that 50 Cent has been shot, he's been stabbed. And in order to maintain his street creds, I don't think 50 Cent snitched on the guy that stabbed him, and I don't think he snitched on the people that shot him 8 times. But you're telling me in 20, 25, 50, you're going to try to keep a man in jail? 50. What the hell is going on here? An explanation, if you don't mind, and a categorical one.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't say things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. He said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me to take me shopping. What is he talking about? And that's going on. When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I looked at him like, what you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're going to make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Now, I understand that there was some bad blood between 50 Cent and Diddy, okay? And from my research, it seems to have stemmed from an incident where Diddy offered to take 50 Cent shopping. Now, the bad blood seems to be more on the part of 50 Cent than Diddy, because 50 Cent felt as though that P. Diddy was trying to seduce him. Now, I looked at an interview on the Breakfast Club, and Diddy assured Charlamagne and Envy that he wasn't trying to do nothing more than make 50 step up his wardrobe game.
I asked 50 about that, and he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes.
Now, I don't know if Diddy was trying to seduce 50, but my position is this. There's a strong possibility that Diddy wasn't trying to seduce 50 Cent. He was trying to sun him, saying, hey man, my pockets are way deeper than yours. Let me take you shopping. That's what I took from it.
I asked 50 about that, and he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes.
Diddy was trying to downplay the whole thing. But at some point, you'll see that Diddy basically showed a level of contempt toward 50 Cent. Because when DJ Envy said they were basically the same, watch Diddy's expression when he said that to him.
What? I'm a nice guy.
Why are you with 50?
Hey, yo.
Why y'all done?
Hey, yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
With Fifth. He loves me. He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have
see
a
it?
beef?
I mean, y'all can't see it.
No, we can't see
Y'all can't
it.
see that he loves me?
But see,
you really, hold on, you really think that's hate? You really, when you really break it down, you've been out here a long time. You know he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
You know he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
Okay.
But why not? Y'all both passionate. Y'all both.
I don't know. Yo, check this out. I don't know.
Y'all
I don't.
both the same.
No, we are not.
Okay.
We are not the same.
But I mean,
we are
as
not
far as
cut
the way
from the
you
same
guys work and
clothes.
work
So there you go. From my perspective, I don't think it was more so seduction that was on Diddy's mind. I think he was just basically saying, hey man, my pockets is way deeper than yours. If 50 had that much of a problem with that, 50 could have just laid hands on Diddy. But then again, that might not have been such an easy thing to do, because 50 could be a real bully. But like with most bullies, when they face with somebody formidable, they don't have the same energy as if it was somebody they think they could just run over top of. But when he was face to face with Diddy, and he felt as though he was disrespected in a manner that called his manhood into question, I mean, if he felt that strongly about it, he could have just hit Diddy in his mouth and let the chips fall where they may. But from my perspective, this situation between Diddy and Puffy is way deeper than Diddy trying to sun 50 by offering to take him shopping.
Today we found out the real reason why 50 Cent ain't letting this Diddy beef go. Why they gonna be beefing for life. And the truth finally came out today in court after a bunch of denial and denying from everybody involved. I can see why 50 Cent would despise Diddy. Cause when you look at Diddy, you gotta look at a man who had multiple male escorts, like I'm releasing bodily fluid on your baby mama. You got probably 150 men, man. You skiing, pissing all type of stuff on your baby mama, man. I would hate him too. That's my son's mother. He got to live with this forever. The internet is here to stay. Now my son got to deal with this forever, man. Oh, my God. Because 50 Cent did say in an Instagram caption a couple of weeks ago, don't kiss my son on the lips. But this is how 50 Cent and his baby mama tie into this. So according to Lil Rod, Diddy bragged about having several women on a monthly stipend according to Lil Rod. The women who receive these payments, he claims, are Young Miami, Carisha, Jade Ramsey, don't know who she is, and Daffy and Joy.
Wow. Flacco done solved the mystery of why 50 Cent hates Diddy. And this was one of the things that people were concerned about this Diddy trial. You never know what's going to come out. And when this chick, Daphne Joy, 50 Cent's baby's mom, was 50 Cent's son mom, she had to get on that stand and testify. All of that affected 50 Cent in some way, shape, or form. If it ain't no more than, damn, 50, we ain't know that Diddy turned your son's mom out like that. So that's why 50 hates Diddy so much, because he used his son's mother to get at him. Now, more than likely, 50 Cent doesn't have any feelings for this woman. More than likely, 50 Cent just had a moment of pleasure with this woman. And more than likely, she got pregnant because she didn't want to work. But at the end of the day, guys, when we have children by these vile and wretched low-life women, this is the kind of things that we open ourselves up to, but more importantly, we open our children up to it. Because guess what, guys, if we don't bring the women in under our umbrella, hey man, we don't got no control over them, man. And we don't have any control over them even if we bring them under our umbrella. But we really don't have any control over them if we don't marry them. So guys, let this be a teachable moment to all of you. Be careful who you have children by, because if you have children by a low-life uncouth like Delphine Joy, you might find yourself hating the guy's guts, just like 50 Cent hates Diddy. So now that we done solved the mystery of 50 Cent and Diddy, I'm done with it. Bam!